psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands.
It's week 18 of the 2025 season, and we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He's cruising along and approaching a 1,200-yard season. It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
First play, and Rodgers letting it rip. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. He's on the move. He's running with it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Judy there to grab it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Chase Young bringing him down there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They motion the tight end over. This is Henry on 2nd. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Bateman hauls it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now it's Lamar. Gets this to Bateman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun. gun, Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Complete. It's Cooper. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Still has room inside the 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game in the first half. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Connection made to Judy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Sideline throws reeled in by Likely. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Henry on the option. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again following the sack. This one's to Andrews outright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Jackson on third down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. First down throw by Rodgers. Got a man, it's Thomas. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. They send the tight end in motion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Browns with a long ways to go for a score. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one complete to Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Throw reeled in by Njoku. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is sick. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Hardy on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Man in motion here. Jackson now on 3rd. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. First down, here's Lamar. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Cooper. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Rodgers trying to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender. Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Able to find Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left. Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Has the connection to Jones. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He Gets it forward for a gain of 3. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 43. Completed to Flowers. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Lamar off the play fake. Gets this one to Andrews. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Jones reels it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 3 now. Here's a give for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Another run for Henry. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to run with Henry. Barrels in for the touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Complete, it's Cooper. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 47. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Rodgers. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And this one does not go far. Second down now, 7 to go. Blitz coming for Rodgers. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Motion man sent left. Ford straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Juke the defender. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really being the one his group can turn to for a sparkle. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by 8. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Going with King Henry here. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Second and 6 coming up here. They run it with King Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Henry. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee here, and that's going to close out the regular season with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.